Some breaking news out of Southwest Ranches, where there is a big police presence at a home belonging to singer Sean Kingston.
This includes the SWAT team. Local 10 News reporter Roy Ramos is live at the scene.
And you have some breaking details to bring us, I understand, Roy.
Well, Christy and Janice, we have just learned that this is the home of singer and producer Sean Kingston. We are standing right off of Griffin Road and 178th Avenue. Off in the distance there, we were watching as these deputies were initially standing outside of the home, but in the last 15 minutes or so, I can tell you that they have now moved inside. Let's go ahead and show you what this all looked like when we first arrived here. Sky 10 up above the Southwest Ranches, home of well-known recording artist Keyshawn Anderson, I should say, but you may know him as Sean Kingston. It's outside. We spotted more than a dozen Broward Sheriff deputies next to a command center. Investigators set up in the driveway of the musician's home. In a complaint we obtained from the Broward Clerk of Courts, we learned that a company by the name of Ver Entertainment alleges that Kingston partially paid for a 232-inch television and entertainment system, but following the installation, never paid for that product in full, allegedly. The complaint also goes on to allege Kingston used his name and celebrity status to scam people out of products and services, never paying for them. Well, I just spoke with the attorney, Dennis Card, who represents Ver Entertainment. Here's what he told me.
He has basically a sales pitch that he goes through to defraud people. He induces them into giving them really expensive things. We know that our property is inside this house right here. So as soon as the raid takes place, we're going to have a crew of people in there to deassemble it and take it back to its rightful owner.
And I can't tell you that relatives for Kingston were outside of the property. We did try to speak with them. However, they said that they had no comment at this time. As for Sean Kingston, we still have yet to see him here on the property, but at this time the complaint alleges he could be facing charges that include fraud and breach of contract. As soon as we hear back from his representatives, we will be sure to let you know. For now, here in Southwest Ranches, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.
All right, Roy,
somebody call 911. He ran off with my stuff and he no pay for it. Oh no. Sean Kingston's mother, Janice Turner, arrested on fraud charges and theft charges at a singer's rented mansion. Police, Broward County authorities confirm arrest. Search warrants were served Thursday at a Southwest Ranches home Kingston rented following a lawsuit filed against the singer over unpaid purchases. Authorities raided a South Florida mansion rented by Sean Kingston on Thursday, May 23rd. The raid was triggered by a lawsuit and ongoing investigation against the singer for unpaid purchases. Kingston's mother, Janice Turner, was arrested during the raid on numerous fraud and theft charges. A South Florida mansion written by Sean Kingston was raided on Thursday, May 23rd, resulting in his mother, Janice Turner, being arrested on numerous fraud and theft charges, People confirms. According to the Broward Sheriff's Office, arrest and search warrants were served at a Southwest Ranches residence Thursday morning following an investigation that began in Dania Beach, which is active and ongoing. As a result of Kingston's mom, 61-year-old, was taken into custody. NBC 6 in Miami was the first to report the news. The parent raid on a rented home was triggered by a February lawsuit filed against Kingston, 34, by an attorney representing Ver Entertainment, who claims the singer has allegedly not paid for purchased items from the company. According to the complaint obtained by People, Kingston presented numerous false representations to the company, claiming he had a current and ongoing working relationship with Justin Bieber. The two last put out a song, Eeny Meeny, in 2010. A suit also claims that Kingston promised to produce promotional videos with Bieber for Ver Entertainment to reduce his payments and credit toward the price of the items he purchased from them. The complainants alleges that the beautiful girl singer had no ongoing working relationship with Bieber and had no intention of producing said promo videos, claiming he made false statements to lower the purchase from the company as a small down payment as possible. The suit alleges that Kingston breached his contract with Ver Entertainment by failing to pay them as agreed after failed attempts to collect payment in January. It also claims the singer has a long history engaging in fraudulent conduct. I filed a lawsuit against Sean Kingston. Attorney Dennis Card tells People, a detective in Broward County read my lawsuit and contacted me, and so we went down and gave, with my client, a recorded statement and an affidavit. So we've been waiting on this raid for more than 2 months now. Ver Entertainment's complaint claims that a judgment was entered against Kingston in 2015, claiming that he obtained $356,000 in watches without paying for them. The complainant states that another judge was entered the following year against the singer for allegedly acquiring $300,500 in jewelry without payment. Then again in 2022, Kingston was sued for obtaining luxury watches worth over $1 million and allegedly failing to pay for them, according to the complaint. Sean Kingston, Wagwan brethren, check this out right here. In Florida, a larceny grand theft is charged as first-degree felony if the amount stolen exceeds $100,000 This charge carries a penalty of up to 30 years imprisonment and a maximum fine of $10,000. A raid is wild unless they were confiscating a bunch of stuff, which I'm assuming that they did. And they got to check certain things to make sure that whatever they're impounding does not belong to somebody else. Because if that's the case, then now the police is stealing. So basically, bro, this always happens. Let's be fair. People are going to overreact to this and stuff like that and not know exactly what happened. So when you are suing somebody for a certain amount of money, you can put the complaint out, boom, but also what can also happen to handle it amicably is to serve somebody with some papers and then take them to court. Or you can have them arrested. And then whatever they pay to get out on bond goes to you, which a lot more people should actually start doing. I actually have a lawsuit I'm about to file on somebody, and because I'm from the streets, I can't have a nigga get arrested. Go figures. But either way it goes, that's all it is, bro. When people are suing for that much, they try and try and try and try and try to handle it so it doesn't become something legal. But unfortunately for Sean Kingston, the man who's on Cameo, for $300, 300, Sean? Crazy. All right. But yeah, bro, nah, that's all that is, bro. It's just that Sean Kingston got his mom arrested. She got caught with like stealing shit. I don't know, bro. They might got a whole scam ring. It might be something that comes out crazy. Like I'm talking about fake purses, fake rugs, fake everything, bro. If your mama getting arrested for your damn shenanigans, you a horrible person, bro. Mom can't go to jail, bro. Not mama. Not my mama, bro. I'm running down to the courtroom immediately. You know what I'm saying? You can't have your mama getting arrested. But that's all that is that they had to do that. Now, why they arrested his mom? I don't know. But you got Johnny Dang talking about, can I get my money back too and all that? Y'all unfortunately got to put in these lawsuits on these broke-ass entertainers and stuff like that. Let me help y'all out, right? I've been in this so-called industry for about 9 years, right? I could tell you how broke some of your favorite entertainers, from singers, rappers, to TV personalities, to doggone movie stars, right? What happens is that money that they get dries up real quick because of the lifestyle in which they choose to live. When you want to be around the stars, it costs money. So you see this moron, he's renting a house. Can you imagine how much he owes on that house a month? Sean Kingston ain't doing anything but running scams. That's why when y'all see most of these so-called influencers, stuff like that, and they ain't doing nothing but selling courses and try to get you money and stuff like that, nah, they broke too. Be leery and be weary of the individuals who try to sell you the idea of you can get rich if you follow my courses, and your courses are actually real life trash. A real person who's going to really do that for you will be more hands-on. You'll get like a symposium and stuff like that. But for the most part, go look at all of these individuals, and I mean all of them, from the Robert Kiyosaki's all the way down to the lowest of the lowest spectrum. They all have lawsuits. Now, I'm not saying Robert Kiyosaki is broke. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying even he came through from lawsuits because at first, in my opinion of what was said, he wasn't running his classes the right way. Now, with that being said, that's what had to happen. That boy broke. He broke because his money got long a while ago. But when y'all break it down, how much management takes, like 20%. And then on top of that, the lifestyle in which they're living. And they don't lease cars. These dumbasses will buy a car, drive it for about 3 years, and then exchange it for a new one, but not exchange it. They'll sell it for less than what they got it for, by like 80% less, and then go buy another one, which is dumb as hell. This is why you don't listen to rappers like Freak Millie and the Cream Chasers, because they'll tell you, I bought it, it's not leased. As if that makes any damn sense. Let me ask you this simple question. For all you rappers that are watching this, you niggas that tap in with me, y'all know I tell y'all the truth every single time. So let me tell some of the people the truth. You niggas are broke and you're liars. Majority, I want to say probably about 80% of the rappers are broke as hell. Why are they broke as hell? Because they did horrible with managing money. When you modify gold, it loses its value. When you modify silver, it loses its value. When y'all buy these cars off the lot, they depreciate immediately, and you only end up, man, bro. It doesn't make sense, the lifestyle that they live. They'll have like $5 million, right? They'll make $5 million. Then they're gonna probably pay about 1.5 of that in tax. So now they got 3.5 million. Then they had the 20% in which they owe from that. So they're gonna roughly end up, after all expenditures, we're talking gold, we're talking cars, we're talking rentals and all that, end up with $1 million. We all know $1 million is not gonna last you for 10 years unless you are continuously growing and going. And when people talk about investments and businesses, you notice one thing that you never hear any of these assholes say. They never say, I own a company. Notice how these entrepreneurs talk. I got a business. No. You want a company, and they don't know how to do that. So it is what it is. But subscribe, turn on the bell, stay notified. I share to keep your people aware. People gonna overreact, but it's really not that bad. This is how you go about getting your money, because when you get arrested, you got to pay a bond. He pays a bond. That bond goes back to the person who basically he owes. So it is what it is.